Hey loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Winnie G, and if you're new here and if you're returning, then hey girl, how you doing? Today's video is sponsored by Sunber Hair. They sent me over a wig with the curly edges. I have been dying to try one of these. So we're doing a little kinky straight style today. I'm starting off by prepping the wig. I'm trimming out a few of the combs. I'll only keep the one in the back. Trimming off any excess lace that we don't need. And bleaching the knots. That's super important if you want your wig to look really natural. The knots came pre-bleached in the middle, but I wanted to do a side part, so I went ahead and bleached the entire frontal just so I had a little bit more room to play around. I'm using the blue kaleidoscope bleach and 40 volume developer because I am super impatient, and I'm mixing it into like a loose paste. You want it thick but not too thick, so that it doesn't seep through your wig and actually dye the hair on your wig. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how I bleach knots, then definitely let me know, but this is a little run through. After the bleach sat in the hair for about 10 minutes, I shampooed it out and I'll set the hair under my hooded dryer so that it could dry in the roots. And I took my blow dry brush to blow out the actual hair on the ends. Sorry I've been dancing the whole video. I had my playlist on and I really low-key forgot that I was recording for a second, but we're gonna just go with the vibes. I'm pressing out the roots on the wig, and I'm also pressing the baby hair going forward just because we're gonna be installing this wig glueless, and y'all know I'm afraid of the hot comb, so I'm doing as much work on the mannequin head as possible. My hair is braided straight back. I have 16 braids going straight back. They're super small, and I grabbed one braid into the next in the back so I don't have a lot of hair hanging down. I've been wearing these braids for a couple of weeks, so they're a little dingy, but girl, they're gonna get the job done. So first things first, let's go ahead and do our bald cap. I'm using one of the super thin ones that just came out. They sent me some of them, and it's almost like a really small pantyhose. The texture is perfect for a bald cap, and because I'm gonna actually be laying down my sideburns, I'm bringing the cap down a little bit further than normal. And I'm securing it in place with the Bold Hold liquid gold. It's pretty much got to be glue spray, but in a gel, which is amazing because you end up with more product and less air in the bottle. Love this product. I'll go ahead and put a link down below in the description bar if you guys want to pick it up. So I'm going over that with my blow dryer to make sure that everything is set in place and dry, and then I'm trimming off all of the excess bald cap. And now we can get into the actual install. I'm applying the wig by putting the clip in the back, and then I'm just kind of placing the frontal to make sure that it's fitting properly from side to side. My bald cap came down a little bit too far on the sideburn, so I just trimmed it up a bit and made sure that everything laid properly. Before I go in and use the same Bold Hold liquid gold to attach my sideburns, I like to leave the rest of it glueless, but the sideburns have to be put down. Like, it's nothing worse than a dangling sideburn on a frontal wig. It is a tragedy. My hairline is a little bit lower on the sides than in the middle, so I'm trimming off some of that excess lace in the middle just so that it fits my hairline a little bit better. And then we're gonna go ahead and use the Eben lace spray to lay the rest of it down. Using the spray just does something. It gives it that melted in, like, seamless look to it. I don't know what it does, but it does it. I cannot lay down a wig without some spray. Now for the styling. I'm going for a really deep side part. I was super inspired by Aaliyah, like 2001 Aaliyah with a short swoop. If you know, you know. And you cannot do that look justice without a curved part. So I went ahead and put like a really deep side part in my hair that's curved, making sure that all of my tracks are covered. And then I'm going to use a little bit of wax and my hot comb to press that part into place before we go ahead and straighten the hair out. I'm also going through and pressing out the entire front section so it lays really flat all the way through. Sometimes if you only press out the part, especially with textured hair, it still has a little bit too much volume. So I went in and made sure to press out everything and get it nice and smooth in the roots. And so far, this is what it's given. It looks so good. The lace is great quality, but to define the part a little bit more, I'm taking my concealer and a really thin brush and just stamping that into the part, making sure that it matches my complexion and it just, you know, pops a little bit more. Because his hair has so much texture, I like to take really small sections to straighten it out, just like I would do with my own silk press. And when you do that, you can see it goes from being super fluffy to this really silky, almost relaxed textured hair. I am obsessed with this texture. As you guys can probably see because I keep using it, I'm in love. It's my new favorite. It's my girl. You get a lot of texture with it still being really easy to manage because the hair is technically straight. And the flow that it has once you straighten it out is impeccable. Like, I am in love. The density on this frontal was really, really good, and I really ended up appreciating the fact that the edges had some texture to them because when it was time to lay them down, it just went so smoothly. I really like this hair. If you're interested in purchasing it, the link will be down below in the description bar, as well as the coupon code if I can find one, because you know, gotta give it for the girls, gotta get the coupon codes for the girls. But just look how smooth it looks. I could have left it just like this and it was a vibe, but I wanted to take it a bit further with the cut. And before we can get into all of that, we gotta lay the baby hairs because they are driving me up a wall. I'm using a little bit of edge control because I had ran out of my foaming mousse, and I'm just swooping the baby hairs. I want them to be really soft but still laid. And sometimes you just have to play with it for a little while. It took me about 10 minutes to get this the way I wanted it, but now that I have everything in place, I'm going over it one more time with that even spray. And then I'm taking a brush and some powder foundation and matching the lace to my complexion color. Now that the wig is on, it's time to get into the cut. I'm using my razor comb to do this cut because I want the layers to be really, really soft. And if I use scissors, it's gonna get very much choppy, and we don't want that. So I'm taking my razor comb and I'm starting at about my nose and taking it all the way down to the ends of the hair. I want it to be a consistent like 45-degree angle, and it just looks so flattering. Only thing you'll have to do to customize this cut is fit it to the shape of your face. I have a round face, so I can go really short on the bang. If you have a different shaped face, you can start the layers a little bit lower or higher. But no matter what, this cut is gonna look good. You cannot go wrong with face framing layers. It's science. It's science. If you know, you know. Once I have the layers cut, I'm trimming a little bit of hair on the ends to make it look super healthy. And then I'm bumping it with my 1-inch Babyless flat iron. This is the same flat iron that I used to actually straighten the hair, but I'm just adding a little bit of bump to it to accentuate all the layers we put in it. And I really, really wanted to take it there. I was trying to take it there, honey. So I went back in with my razor comb and added a few more layers around my face because I wanted my swoop a little bit shorter. I wanted it to give like bangs that grew out. That really cute in between spot when you cut your bangs super short. So it ended up giving what I wanted to give. I'm happy I didn't stop cutting, because sometimes I get a little nervous that I'll cut too much, but I'm happy I followed through because it came out really pretty. All right, this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. I love it. I literally love it. It may be my new fave. We are starting the year off with some bangs, literally. I hope that you guys really enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, babes.